Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Ashley and you're watching Grown Folk. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to know when I post videos, hit the notification bell. If you are enjoying this video, give me that thumbs up and definitely get your behind down in that comment section so we can discuss this smooth criminal fuckery we are about to watch here together, okay? And remember, it never, ever, ever hurts to share. So if you don't mind, I'd appreciate if you did so.
Good morning, everyone. Before I get started on why we're here, as I look out into the crowd, I just wish that the families of gun violence in this city got this much attention, because that's who really deserves the amount of attention that we're giving to this particular incident.
Gang violence would get that much attention on it if Chicago PD shined that much attention on it.
So this morning, I come to you not only as the superintendent of the Chicago Police Department, but also as a black man who spent his entire life living in the city of Chicago.
Sir, we can clearly see you black, but thanks for the heads up anyway.
I know the racial divide that exists here. I know how hard it's been for our city and our nation to come together. And I also know the disparities, and I know the history. This announcement today recognizes that Empire actor Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. I'm left hanging my head and asking why. Why would anyone, especially an African-American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations? How could someone look at the hatred and suffering associated with that symbol and see an opportunity to manipulate that symbol to further his own public profile?
Right, because we ain't got damn clue on earth why anybody would do that, sir. Anybody.
How can an individual who's been embraced by the city of Chicago turn around and slap everyone in this city in the face by making these false claims? Bogus police reports cause real harm. They do harm to every legitimate victim who's in need of support by police and investigators, as well as the citizens of this city. Chicago hosts one of the largest pride parades in the world, and we're proud of that as a police department and also as a city.
Pride? Now damn it, y'all just reaching.
We do not, nor will we ever tolerate hate in our city, whether that hate is based on an individual's sexual orientation, race, or anything else. So I'm offended by what's happened, and I'm also angry. I love the city of Chicago and the Chicago Police Department, warts and all. But this publicity stunt was a scar that Chicago didn't earn and certainly didn't deserve. To make things worse, the accusations within this phony attack received national attention for weeks. Celebrities, news commentators, and even presidential candidates weighed in on something that was choreographed by an actor.
And whose fault was that?
First, Smollett attempted to gain attention by sending a false letter that relied on racial, homophobic, and political language. When that didn't work, Smollett paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process.
Is anybody else getting that weird-ass Madonna Anita Baker tribute where she gave that whack-ass, lying-ass, weird-ass tribute to Anita Baker? Because all he keeps saying is how shameful and hurt Chicago is behind this.
And why? This stunt was orchestrated by Smollett because he was dissatisfied with his salary. So he concocted a story about being attacked. Now, our city has problems. We know that. We have problems that have affected people from all walks of life, and we know that. But to put the national spotlight on Chicago for something that is both egregious and untrue is simply shameful. I'm also concerned about what this means moving forward for hate crimes. Now, of course, the Chicago Police Department will continue to investigate all reports of these types of incidents with the same amount of vigor that we did with this one. But my concern is that hate crimes will now publicly be met with a level of skepticism that previously didn't happen.
Yeah, because it was never ever a reason to be skeptical before.
That said, Smollett was treated as a victim throughout this investigation until we received evidence that led detectives in another direction. I couldn't be more proud of the unrelenting detective work that went into this investigation. I couldn't be more proud of every investigator that played a part in it. The detective work that we saw in this case is indicative of the work that our detectives do every day in this city. This case in particular involved hours of video evidence, which when combined with old-fashioned police work, uncovered the truth. These detectives deserve all the credit in the world for carefully analyzing the leads and the evidence for weeks before coming to their conclusion. I'd also like to thank the FBI for their help in this investigation. The FBI's partnership with CPD has been pivotal in this particular case.
Well, now damn, Kanika didn't even get FBI, but yet a celebrity getting mugged did. And that's our fault.
I only hope that the truth about what happened receives the same amount of attention that the hoax did. I'll continue to pray for this troubled young man who resorted to both drastic and illegal tactics to gain attention. I'll also continue to pray for our city, asking that we can move forward from this and begin to heal. And now I'd like to call up Commander Edward Uaskinme, who personally led this patient and deliberate investigation, to walk everyone through how the Chicago Police Department arrived at this point.
Welcome to Grown Folks News, where we ask questions that other news stations refuse to. This evening, we will be discussing Jussie Smollett, the Empire actor that has already been accused, tried, and convicted for staging an alleged attack. Now, the attack was alleged by two Nigerian men that told their side of the story and got the hell out of Dodge with no questions asked. Which I find pretty quite damn peculiar that they was able to snitch tell their side of the story and then hop on a damn plane and say sayonara and be gone into the land of Africa. Just makes no damn sense to me. If you are committing to be a part of a crime, if you go into the jail, you say, yeah, cop, I admitted that I was paid to beat up this dude, and only this dude is in trouble. We at Grown Folk here need answers to that, because that shit makes no sense. I find that just a little bit fishy. Just a little bit. Now, we've seen what they had to say in the press conference, but nonetheless, let's let Ashley number 2 take it away. Yes, grown folk, we're standing here in front of Chicago PD, and investigators say Smollett orchestrated the attack with the brothers. According to CBS Chicago, Smollett paid the brothers $3,500 before leaving for Nigeria. They were promised an additional $500 upon their return, totaling $4,000 American dollars. Sources say the brothers purchased plain red hats at an uptown beauty supply store and that the attack was supposed to happen before January 29th. We're just gonna make a long story short. Jussie turned himself in at 5 a.m. this morning, February 21st, on some charges of a fake police report. Now, what I found real strange was after they allowed these Nigerians to come up there and tell them that they was part of a crime, and then they allowed them to go home, and then thus they break down their door. After they was on the plane back to Africa, they found nylon rope, bleach, a red cat, and a script. Okay, now 3 of them things we all should have in our homes right the hell now. Okay, now the Empire script, they worked there. But then that wasn't enough, because lo and behold, they found a damn check. They found a check. They found a check, okay? So, the only thing I'm not understanding is, why is it only Jussie that's in trouble? Because it looked like 3 motherfuckers made a crime and only one getting in trouble. And the thing that me to my heart just was when he stood up there and said, I'm a black man, and you know, I wish we had this turnout for gun violence. We see you black, number 1. Number 2, you being a pawn because they put your black ass up there because they needed a black man to stand up there and look stupid speaking this bullshit. Then if Chicago would put the work that y'all put in on an inch, a mustard seed of the work that y'all put in on this bullshit, a celebrity lying, than y'all would on somebody being shot, somebody's child being shot, then all the murders that are not solved would fucking be solved. Alright? Now, the thing that I am positive y'all are not caring about and not arresting nobody about and not doing shit about it is these people you see before your screen. Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Corner Carolina, whatever the fuck her name was. You didn't put none of them motherfuckers in jail. And they did the same shit that you're accusing this man of doing. They called the law and made up a damn lie on camera. We see pieces of cameras with Jussie. We see the whole motherfucking thing play out with them. And none of their asses was arrested. That's the question we all need to be asking. And of course, we know Black Twitter had to show their asses, because this is what they gave us.
You ought to go like this. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. You go to bed at night, you land, and you take responsibility for yourself, because nobody's going to take responsibility for you. You roll in your eyes and you act like it's because you've heard it all before. Take responsibility for yourself.
Fighting, there was a second person involved who was kicking me in my back. And then it just stopped.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I can't deny it, I got excited when them Africans grabbed me. They were swollen over 6 feet. All I saw was fist and meats. I'm not a fighter or a gay liar, just an actor from TV. They use rope, some mask, and bleach. Like me, they thought shit was sweet. I am a rider, not the horse concept, talking about riding that deep. Not from France, but I like the wheat. Not to rise you, but I got the cookie.
Damn that Black Twitter, the hell it get you every time. But I got one question to ask. Lee Daniels, where the hell you at? Because you had so much to say. Why you quiet now? Now, before we wrap this up, let's point out one more thing, because I think he thought we forgot.
Jussie was a friend of mine, I'm not gonna deny that, but he showed everybody a darker side of his nature. No actor should ever be put in a situation to act something out that's really serious, and that's what Jussie did. But like I said before, I can't understand why he did it. I just can't. I wish I could talk to Jussie. But when I was looking at things and I talked to Taraji, and she said that Jussie had a history of being a Pinocchio. He's lied before. He's lied before. He lied on Empire like it. He lied to the police about not being drunk. I wonder, was he drunk that night when he found 2 crispy black Nigerians to play white people? It just didn't make sense. Jussie was not comfortable with his Empire salary, and I believe that's why he lied.
Now, since we are talking about liars, Terrence Howard, do you remember this? Yeah, that mug shot of you beating your wife's ass. Do you not remember how you lied the first time and said, no, I didn't do it, and then she popped that video out on your ass, and then you said, oops, I did it again. You turned it to Britney Spears for just one night. Let's remember that while you sitting up here trying to have a conversation with TMZ, talk about somebody is a bona fide liar with your lying ass. Because you thought we forgot, Jussie, but we ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. Now, y'all already know what time it is, and y'all know I enjoyed you like I always do. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Give me that thumbs up. Remember to get down in that comment section so we can discuss this in depth. I want to know all your thoughts, okay? Don't be shy. If I left some stuff out, let me know. Tell me what you think. I really want to discuss this and see what y'all are thinking, because I just really think a lot of stuff is messed up and we are not being told the whole story on both ends. So, I enjoyed you like I always do, and I'm waiting for y'all to get down in the comment section so we can discuss this topic. See you next time. Bye.